slow, sweet chariot, carry me home. Welcome back to another episode of The Wanger Show.
Another one.
Nice, dude. Hell yeah. Cannibal Corpse? Dying Fetus?
That's how I talk now. I lost the...
Oh, you're doing a little Nebula?
I don't know what you're referencing. I'm in a lot of pain right now. This is the only way I can talk.
That's not good. You should get that checked out.
I gotta do the show. Okay.
Stop doing that because your levels are freaking me out. I can't hear you.
You're right. Okay, is this better?
Yeah, that's good.
Better?
Okay, thank God.
We sound good. Sound check. One,
All
two.
right. Welcome back to another episode of The Wanger Show. This is the podcast where friends come together to talk about things in the universe, on the planet, political, Cody, town hall. Let's talk
in the news.
Let's talk town halls. What'd you think, pal? I know you were stoked. No.
I did not watch that.
No, why would you? No. Disgrace. Finally, CNN. People can see CNN for the frauds that they are.
I didn't even know what happened. I just saw people saying like they should be ashamed of themselves, and like I couldn't figure out what actually aired. I was like, what's going on? Is it because I had Trump and everything muted? I don't know what.
Oh yeah, that's good.
It took
yeah,
like 10 minutes to figure out what are people actually upset about, and then I figured it out.
It's very upsetting. It's very upsetting. But I'm not upset tonight because I'm here with my friend on a podcast, and that show, that podcast is The Wanger Show, and you should definitely be subscribing and liking the video and leaving comments and joining us in the live chat. There's 17 of you right now, and so far I only
17.
see, I'm calling them out. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4. I won't count King Sporkel because he's at work. So there's only 4 people in the chat. There's 13 more of you fuckers. Comment.
Who are you? We know you're lurking.
You sons of bitches. You beautiful. By the way, hit the like button, subscribe, do all those things, please. You're not sons of bitches. You're all amazing people. And hope all you moms out there, shout out to all the moms. That's a good soundbite. For Happy Mother's Day. Ernie Bird, there he is. Ernie Bird's coming out of the shadows. And by the way, I checked the analytics. There's about 77% of you that watch this show are subscribed. But for the other 23 of you aren't subscribed. So if you're watching this show and you're like, hey, holy shit, I haven't subscribed to this channel, please do so. Help us out here.
Does anybody do that? Does anyone watch a channel regularly without subscribing?
I'm sure there are. I'm sure. You know who is someone that would, somebody that would do that?
Who?
Brian.
Yeah,
Brian would watch it.
I do absolutely do that.
Oh, yeah. I mean, there you go.
I just remembered there's one channel. Not going to say it.
Okay.
There's one show I watch every week, but I'm like, I don't like any of the rest of the stuff on the show. So, on the channel,
I know. Look at they're coming out. They're coming out, man.
There you are.
Jack Cohn, Elizabeth C. Yes, boy. Thank you, Yes Boy, for that super chat, gentlemen. Any interest in the new Zelda game? I have not beat Breath of the Wild, so.
Yes, boy. You're gonna get a no boy. From me. I don't believe I've played a Zelda game since I was like 10. I don't think.
Oh wow.
I don't think I never had like. I don't know. I just never played them. I don't know. I played Majora's Mask for a little bit.
That's a title.
But that was the last one I think I played. Yeah.
Okay.
That's it.
We got Dan H in the chat. Can't actively participate in chat. I'm listening while I do dishes. Fuck yeah, dude. Shout out to Dan because when I do dishes, I listen to podcasts too. I don't want anyone bothering me. I just go in my own little world. I love it.
Here's a question. When you make food, do you like to clean the dishes first before you take a bite? Or do you eat and then clean it after?
I'll eat and clean afterwards. Yeah.
You see, that makes sense because you want to get your food when it's hot.
Yeah.
But I don't like being like stressed when I'm eating, like looking at the big thing of dishes that I have to clean. You know what I mean? So
how many dishes are you?
If it's like, you don't understand how many dishes.
I know you've got 2 kids, but don't they eat like applesauce or some shit?
They're asleep at this point, man.
Okay.
Daddy's making a meal for himself at this point.
Say that again?
No. I forgot my train of thought now. God damn it.
You said something about daddy making
a lot of
food.
dishes.
Okay.
A lot of dishes. And I like to get that out of the way. Yeah.
All right. We got Paula in the chat. I'm Paula, and I'm mostly a lurker, but I've liked the video. Fuck yeah, Paula. Thank you.
Well,
Aaron.
You're not a lurker. We've seen you around.
Yeah.
I want to see a name that's like never commented. And it's like, I've been watching you guys.
Yes, I feel like we haven't seen Yes Boy. Oh, Wiley in the chat. Wiley apologized for not.
Okay, Wiley.
It's okay.
Wiley, don't you ever apologize to us.
Yeah,
for
you never apologize. We got Aaron in the chat. CJ
Can
Barry
I say something?
McCockiner.
What was that? What was that name?
CJ Barry McCockiner.
Okay, thank you so much.
Yeah.
Wiley Todd watches the show that I watch, but I don't subscribe to the channel, by the way. I've seen Wiley in that chat as well.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Jack Cohn says, after seeing Brian's Dove audition, I think he would make what it takes to be cast as Superman. Thank you for bringing it up, Jack, because there's a lot of things going on in this world, but I think the biggest thing right now and the most I'd have to go as far as saying the most stressful thing going on right now is James Gunn not answering us about these fucking Superman castings, and it's bullshit.
I send him a morning tweet, an afternoon tweet, and an evening tweet, all asking the same damn questions every single day.
Every day.
At least 27 months now, even before you got the gig.
Yeah.
I was curious what his thoughts were on Superman, the character, and DC in general.
Yeah.
Not a single response.
Who's the head of HBO Max or Max? David Zlasgov? What's his name?
You said so many sounds that were just not in order. I think it's Zaslav.
Zaslav. Thank you. I apologize for mispronouncing that name.
I gotta clip that.
But so because Twitter is so easy to get a Twitter Blue now, I pay for that shit and I disguise it as Daddy Z, and I'd be like, James, what's the deal? I should know these things, even though he probably knows everything. And then James Gunn's like, holy shit, that's my boss. You know what I mean?
I got to answer. Yeah, you're right. Quick side note on the Twitter Blue thing. Is anyone who has paid for it, no judgment.
Fucking loser.
Are you happy? Are you happy with it?
No,
I want to know, how is the actual service? Is anybody actually happy about this? Because it seems like everyone's mad, even if they do have it, because they're either getting made fun of or it's not what Elon's telling them it is. Is anybody actually happy with it? Are they getting the engagement they wanted?
I think you are stupid for paying for that if you do. I am judging.
You never know.
No, it's so dumb, especially because of the most recent news that there's a new CEO, and now everyone hates Elon because he's gone woke.
Yeah.
He got a woman to be in it, and not even that, but she's for vaccines, so she's woke.
So it seems like there's a specific type of people now.
Dumbasses. Fucking morons. We have nothing better to do.
People who exhibit the behavior of morons, okay? We're not going to call them morons. We don't know these people, but you damn look like it.
Yeah,
okay?
You look really stupid right now.
Okay.
Because what did Elon say? He said, we need, 69 million subscribers or something like that. There's not even 1 million subscribers at Twitter Blue. What he's realizing is that because he's turning Twitter into, a right-wing grifting, website that freedom of speech is not a thing to him because he doesn't understand what it is. Now he's getting someone who's worked in ad sales and who's good and knows people in the industry. So he's like, oh, fuck, okay, I need someone to salvage this thing. And now people are pissed at him because they think she's part of the red pill agenda or some bullshit.
Fascinating. What a fascinating saga this has turned into.
It's crazy.
Oh, it's
everyone's insane.
Just upset.
Yeah.
Oh,
everyone's losing their minds, and it's hilarious.
Anyway, back to the most important issue.
Fucking James Gunn.
Who's going to play this character who has been played by 12 different people?
Answer up.
Various media.
James Gunn, answer the question. Who's playing him? Apparently, there's only one person cast in the movie. This movie's in trouble. They're filming in January. This movie's in trouble. I'm worried.
I know there's a writer strike going on. Development's probably halted. I don't care.
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
We need to know.
We deserve to know. I mean, we as fans deserve to know these fucking answers because we earned it. We've sat through so much bullshit. Fucking bullshit, Cody.
Yeah.
I need to know who's playing my man that is super. And he better be white.
I was about to say, what were the short list of white dudes this time?
I didn't. I saw Nicholas Hoult, and I don't know.
Okay, there was controversy on that, though. Did you hear? Did you hear about this?
No, I didn't hear it.
Okay,
is this one of your bits?
No, this is legit. This is legit. So, I believe it was Boris Kitt from Hollywood Reporter.
Boris Karloff?
No, Boris Kitt.
Okay.
He broke the news that who the fuck did you? Nicholas Hoult was apparently. Dude, my brain is decaying. I can't fucking talk anymore. It's the worst.
I know this situation's gotten me so pissed off.
It's got me so stressed
I'm
out.
so triggered right now.
James isn't responding. Elon isn't responding. It sucks.
Mm-hmm.
Elon said that Nicholas Hoult was in talks to play Luthor, I believe.
Like Idris Elba's character?
Nope. Lex Luthor.
Oh, okay. I thought that would have been weird to that
would have been a bold choice.
Yeah.
But then I believe Kroll came in from Deadline and was like, no, he's up for Superman, not Luthor. And it was like, oh shit.
You said Kroll. I thought you meant like Nick Kroll. Like Nick Kroll is Lex Luthor,
who has a big vesting interest in this casting decision. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Kroll and Kit were going at it, which made me realize how great would it be if these trade reporters, the hot scoopers, fought each other?
Oh yeah.
Legit.
Let's do it. They fight each other for the scoop. That's a great show.
That's good.
The ultimate scooper.
Or you call it hot scoops, and you have to. You got to get like hot pudding or something like that. It's like a race.
No, they have to. We love violence in this country.
Yeah.
They've got to fight each other.
Yeah.
And like the ultimate fighter, it's the ultimate scooper.
That's good.
And what's his name? Cool Poppy. What's his fucking name? What's Poppin' Cool Kids? No, that's not it. What's his name?
El Mayembe.
El Mayembe is the Dana White of this show.
He got in trouble. We'll get to him later. I want to talk.
He got in trouble?
Anyway.
Oh no.
Yeah, he spoiled him. Anyway, I want to see like El Mayembe and like Jeff Snyder in the octagon. You know what I mean? Like, I want to see them. Like, who do you got in that battle?
Well, that's the thing. With fighters, you have to make it equal in the sense of weight. There's weight class system and like height. It has because isn't El Mayembe like 8 feet tall?
Dude. Yeah, he's a tall. He has the reach. But I see Snyder as like a
scrappy,
agile, like Spider-Man type thing. Like he's fighting Macho Man from the first Spider-Man movie. Like that's what I kind of see happening.
Would we count Jeff's fight against Uwe Boll? Because technically Jeff Snyder would be 0-1.
He has fighting experience.
Got to carry that over. Yeah,
I don't know.
Do we bring in Schmodown records? Does that count?
No.
Okay.
That's not actual combat.
Okay. Well, it's trivia combat. I mean, it's real. And a lot of
guy was hit with a chair, wasn't he? Or was that Bateman? One of them was hit with
one of them was hit by a chair.
One of them was speared into a desk. Remember that?
Yeah.
I remember we were shooting that. That was wild.
It was this. It's funny as fuck because it's all obviously like planned out ahead of time. I just remember laughing because the desk was smaller than like this desk here. Like it was a tiny little desk, and obviously
we had to set up a couch around it. We had to make it look like it was a real set. It was so adorable.
Everyone was so quiet. Like it was so serious. I was holding in the laughter. Obviously, we wanted people to be fucking safe.
It was because a guy literally was being tackled into a piece of furniture. So we did have to take it seriously. But
did he get tackled or pushed? Oh, Roca got tackled. I remember that.
Roca got tackled.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, they both did. They both got tackled. Yeah.
Maybe it was
Bateman got speared, and then Guy got hit with a chair, I believe. Is what's
right. Mm-hmm.
So I guess they do qualify for actual combats. Well, think about that.
That's what I'm saying, man.
Again, I want to see Boris Kitt and Justin Kroll in like bare knuckles boxing. I want to see
bare knuckles. Jesus Christ, Cody.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I want to see these guys.
Oh my God.
I want to see like Mike Fleming and like who's Scott Feinberg? I think is another one. See him like a tables, ladders, and chairs match.
Dang.
I want a whole like pay-per-view of just fighting between these people.
I don't know if I'd be for them actually fighting, but like if it's like a WWE, them like fake fighting kind of thing, I'd be all for that. That'd be fun. Okay. And then the winner gets the ultimate scoop.
Yeah.
It's presented
who Superman is.
It's presented by Disney. It's all the studios come together. This is how we unify all the studios and all the writer strikes. It's just we have a giant boxing match,
Yeah.
So I like this idea. I think this can go really far. Yeah.
Think about it.
Think about it.
Think about it, guys.
But yeah,
the very most important issue at hand, which we can't stop glossing over, Christian.
Who the hell is going to be? I mean,
I didn't see that the dude from Pearl was in consideration. I think he might be
the old man.
The old geezer. No, the projectionist.
The father in the wheelchair. Oh, okay. Yeah, that guy was good. I don't care who plays Superman. I really don't. I'm breaking the bit. I don't care about. Leave the man alone.
It would be good though. If I hate that I'm actually playing along with this, but like the one Guardians cast member who is cast. What if Mr. B. Bradley Cooper?
Oh, he's handsome.
He plays like Lex Luthor.
Okay.
I think that'd be a choice. That's as serious as I'm going to take this conversation. Okay. Because I don't want to engage in actual casting theories.
He is going for like a younger Superman, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. All right. Okay. Yeah. All right. I can see it. I hope he just casts himself as Superman. That would be fucking hilarious. You'd be like, you know what? Fuck everybody.
White hair and all.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm Superman, age 22.
Yeah. It plays it off like he's Smallville High.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Especially with all the Guardians press tour stuff, it's been constantly like, oh, you're gonna be in and then taking Bradley Cooper's words completely out of context. Like, all he said was like, yeah, I would love to work with James again, and everyone's just like, oh, he's in DC. It's like,
right.
You morons, you fucking. Yeah. These are the morons that are paying for Twitter Blue, dummies.
People like it, man.
But yeah, we'll see. I mean, this is a broken record. This is the kind of thing that's been going on for so goddamn long, and it's just like, who cares? Like, the whole we need to know everything before the movie. Like, whatever happened, and just the trailer's here. What? Oh, this person's in the movie.
Did that ever happen, or were we just young and didn't pay attention?
I mean, when we were young,
trades have been around forever.
Yeah,
Magazines
I mean,
the newspapers breaking shit.
I mean, maybe more so when when I wasn't paying too much attention to the trades and stuff. Like I watched the Super Mario Brothers movie this past weekend, and I was watching it with my brother, and he was constantly like, "Who voiced this? Who voiced this?" He had no idea any of the voices. I'm like, "That's lovely. That is just lovely." I'm so glad my family don't have internet brain. It's great. It's wonderful.
That's fair.
So
you don't care about this movie?
I mean, I like James Gunn. James Gunn's doing Suicide. No, we've told that story, right?
James Gunn's no.
The Riley story?
It's coming back to me now. Wait a minute. I think I'm remembering your reaction to that news, and you like jumped up, right? I think it's what it was. Like mockingly.
Yeah. So this was after James Gunn got fired, and then he was announced when the news broke that James Gunn was doing the Suicide Squad.
Which, to be fair, to people who care,
yes, of course,
is indeed huge news at the time. If you're following the film space and all that, but to jaded editors at Collider, this is what happened, right? You go ahead.
So it's super quiet. And then all of a sudden, Riley, I think he's either at his desk or in another office, and he just comes storming out shouting, James Gunn's doing Suicide Squad. James Gunn's doing Suicide Squad. James Gunn's doing Suicide Squad.
I like to picture he jumped out of his chair and landed on his desk and crouched and screamed for the skies to hear.
You would have thought we got Bin Laden a second time. Like, I swear to God, it was insane. It was startling. And then I think I remember just bolting to the studio because we had to set up for news. Like, we gotta go. But it was, I love you, Riley. But it was one of the one of the funniest moments I think I can remember. It was so fucking random. Yeah. But good stuff. But yeah, I wish James Gunn all the luck. Seriously, leave him alone. The poor guy. Not only he has this very successful movie, a beautiful movie, and then he just not even a second to breathe, and everyone's down his throat about all this shit. And kudos to him for staying on Twitter and actually being actively responsive to people. I feel like there's only a few filmmakers that could actually withstand Twitter and not let it bother them too much. And James Gunn is just one of them. So hats off.
A lot of them. Yeah, every time I see a filmmaker, I'm like, oh god.
The fact that Rian Johnson is still on Twitter is still
he's probably he's the benchmark. I'd say.
Thick skin, man. He don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Wiley Todd sent in a super chat. Thank you, Wiley. Are you guys chill with Roca still? If so, you should have him on the show again. We just haven't talked to him in forever. I know he lives far now, so
I'm cool with Roca.
Yeah.
I haven't subscribed to his YouTube channel. I watch the Hot Mic every week.
Oh, that was what you were talking about?
That was what it was. I should probably subscribe. I watch Hot Mic every week, John. I'm sorry. Anyway.
Why don't you do you watch it or listen to it? Why don't you just follow it? Is it
on YouTube?
Oh, okay. Just maybe subscribe to the podcast feed or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
There you go. All right.
Part of Roca's analytics there who aren't subscribed yet. Sorry, John. I'm going to subscribe.
Okay. There you go. You just got the subscribers. So yeah. I've got nothing else really. But
for the whole show?
Nothing else for the whole show.
Okay.
Cody.
Good. Well, hey.
I've got a bunch of stuff. What do you want me to start?
Hold on. A 19-minute podcast sounds fascinating though. What's the shortest one we've ever done?
Ooh.
Under an hour for sure. We had to have done those 50 or 45.
Yeah, I'm sure we have. Jack Cohn, you got those stats? I know you've got
Jack, where you at, buddy?
Dude, does anybody have the number stats? I would say probably the shortest is under an hour. Something I remember we did an episode with RB3 that the camera stopped rolling or something like that.
So we did a show that was longer, but because we missed the first 20 or 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Right?
So it might have cut it. Yeah. We've had some very long episodes. And Manny says Kojima's podcast is only 23 minutes. Good Lord.
What's that guy talk about?
I don't know.
Does he have a thought on James Gunn Superman? Let us know.
Oh, maybe he's got the hot scoop. Nick says you did a pretty short one last year on Valentine's Day. Wow, you seem pretty bitter about that, Nick. That's a very specific pull.
Nick's I had a plan with my girlfriend to watch the show with her, and you guys
just fucking bailed.
Unbelievable.
Yeah. No, I've got some shit to talk about, man. I'm not caught. I apologize because I'm not caught up on Dave. I mean, I'm not caught up on Barry. There's too many shows with one name. I know. I'm sorry. Amber and I watched that together, and we've been busy these past few weeks. I have to sit and watch it with her. It's you know how it goes. So I think I'm 2 episodes behind. I didn't watch last week. Wait, Was last week the jump?
For the full episode or the surprise?
The surprise.
No, it was 2 weeks ago.
Holy shit! I got 2 episodes to go through.
Yeah.
Hell yeah! Okay, so I'm behind 2.
I hate you. What are you doing? It's
I
the
know.
Final season, Christian. You got to catch up.
I know. I've done my thing where I've gone off and watched other shows.
Actually, speaking of other shows, I know you have other topics here, but speaking of Barry and a couple other things real quick. So between Barry, Ted Lasso, and Yellowjackets, 3 shows going on right now that I'm caught up with. I'm assuming you're not.
Oh, son of a bitch.
About this.
I'm caught up with Ted Lasso, not Yellowjackets.
Yeah, Yellowjackets I fell behind for a little bit, and then I binged it and got caught up.
I've seen a lot of people raving that it's this season's been really, really good.
For Yellowjackets?
Yeah.
Really? Okay, because I've enjoyed it.
Okay.
But I've seen kind of the opposite where people are a little bit let down. I see that across all those 3 shows I mentioned. So Barry, Ted Lasso, and this. People, I see a general and I'm like, I don't get it.
Yeah.
Especially Barry. Barry's been fucking great.
I've been loving Barry. I was having a good conversation with a good friend of ours, Brian Perez, who is very critical of the show.
Yeah.
But I've very much been enjoying it. I think I think this is the best season of Ted Lasso. I think.
Okay, I won't go that far, but I have been enjoying Ted Lasso.
Every episode, I'm just like, this show is so delightful. It's so delightful.
My one thing with this season of Ted Lasso.
Oh God, here we go.
Tighten it up. Just tighten it up a little bit.
Oh, longer episodes.
No, get those things shorter. Just tighten it up a little bit.
Okay,
that's me.
I feel you.
But overall, loving the vibe.
Okay, maybe not the best, but it's the funniest. It's by far, I think, the funniest that they've been.
At times.
Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna stop fucking talking. How about?
Again, I came into this position ready to defend the show from people saying the season isn't good.
It's the most prettiest looking show. What do you want me to fucking say? I'm trying to help you.
It is very much in focus. Sometimes I'm like, are these people real? Like this shit just.
I have noticed because the shows that I want to talk about are both Apple TV products. Apple TV shows are very, very fucking clean looking.
What cameras are they using?
I'm sure they're just.
What lenses?
I think they're
onto something here.
I think they're using the iPhones. I really do. I really think they're using the iPhones. I'm not sure, but yeah, these shows are the cleanest shows that I've ever fucking seen. Like almost too clean, but not.
Have a look, right? It has a distinctive look.
Yeah.
Like, oh, that's an Apple show. It just looks.
I guess
crisp.
It's kind of like when Netflix started doing their first round of shows, and they were all. I think Netflix uses all the Red cameras. I could be wrong, but I think they use all the same kind of cameras, or at least they started to in the beginning. Hulu kind of has the same kind of thing. Some of their shows, like Dave, looks fucking phenomenal too.
That's FX though. That's not necessarily.
Oh, I guess you're right.
Hulu original.
That's true. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
But by the way, I'm caught up on Dave, and Dave is just lovely as well.
So I'm not caught up on Dave. I did the stupid thing and I canceled Hulu. And I was like, oh, I forgot about Dave. So I'm like,
got the Bear season 2 coming out soon too.
Yeah,
got some good shit. But Dave this season has been great as well. Like really, really, like you know how that show goes. It's like you're rooting for them to do something great, and then they just fuck things up. They're finally getting to a point where they're just doing things good finally, and but I'm waiting for the the moment for everything to just crumble. Yeah. But Dave is really good. But the other 2 Apple TV shows. Where do I want to start? There's one.
Okay, so this is next to Ted Lasso. Besides Ted Lasso, there are 2 other Apple shows that you're watching. I'm so proud of you,
Cody.
I'm so proud of you.
Not only have I watched them, I've finished both of them.
Wow.
2 shows. I finished both of them.
Okay.
2 days each.
Let's see. It's not Servant because you've already finished that, and we watched that together.
I finished that. Disappointed. Still overall enjoyed it.
What could it?
One show I know for a fact that you've mentioned.
That I have seen.
Yes, I think. I'm pretty sure.
Did you watch Prehistoric Planet?
No, I have to finish that one. I have to finish.
Season 2's coming out.
Season 2's coming out. I know.
Shrinking?
That's one of them.
Okay.
Did you watch that?
I've only seen a few episodes.
Okay.
But Shrinking's good.
Yeah.
And what else that I have seen?
Well, let's talk Shrinking first. Let's take a break from you guessing.
Okay.
Because Shrinking is wonderful. Shrinking is Ted Lasso, but more depressing. Just a little bit. Just a little bit.
Yeah. More of that happy, sad vibes, right?
Yes. Oh, yeah. I love the whole. How many episodes are you in?
I think 4.
Okay. I love the it takes it serious when it needs to, but then it's also not afraid to sort of poke fun of that seriousness a little bit, or at least not poke fun of the subject matter a little bit. Now, I wouldn't even want to say poke fun, but, making light.
Acknowledge the silliness of the world.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
And I also love, it also made me, because I am a psychology major, so it also it somewhat kind of inspired me. It was like, oh, I would love to pursue that field again, but then it also scared the shit out of me because I don't think I can do that. Because for those who don't know what the show is, it's about a group of therapists, and it's a great little reflection on, even though that they're therapists and they're supposed to be helping people, they're people too, and they have fucked up lives just as much as their patients and whatnot. And Jason Segel, wonderful. Harrison Ford, lovely, absolutely lovely. And then Jessica Williams, I think that's the other one who plays the third one.
I don't know her name, but she is good in the show.
She's very, very good. The daughter, I don't know her name, of Jason Segel, is very, very good. Everyone across the board. My favorite two characters, and I think I watched it without Amber because I've been trying to tell her she didn't want to watch, so I just watched them. I showed her clips of Liz and Derek, and she was laughing, and I was like, Amber, this is us in the future. This is completely 100% us. I love these two characters. But the show's really great overall.
Real quick, those are the neighbors, right?
Those are the neighbors, yeah.
Yeah, when the guy drives by, are we mad at this person?
Yeah. He's like, oh, hey, Pam. Hi, Derek. It's like, Liz is like, no, we don't like Pam. Oh, no. Eat a dick, Pam. That's great. Yeah, and I love, because he's just like, he's kind of a dummy, but everyone likes him. He's like, do I have to kick Jimmy's ass? No. He's like, oh, thank God, I like that guy. It's great.
Okay, so you're watching Shrinking.
Finished Shrinking.
Okay, you finished Shrinking.
Yes.
Okay, so you said a show though.
It's a show, limited show.
So you're not counting a movie that just came out.
Correct, but I did watch that movie.
I did watch that too. We can talk about that in a second.
Yeah.
What the fuck else was there? Okay, it's not For All Mankind, which I haven't seen. It's not C.
No, I didn't see.
It's not The Morning Show.
Mm-mm.
It's I'm gonna feel very dumb if I don't know this. What is it, Christian? Just tell me.
Blackbird.
Oh yeah, fuck yeah.
Yeah,
that show's great.
I watched all of Blackbird.
Miniseries?
Yeah. A nice tight 6 episodes, 1 hour each. Fucking love it. It's so
show.
good.
Yeah. Good
Joel
stuff.
Edgerton, Smoke Show. Good God, that first episode.
Joel Edgerton.
Oh, well, he's a Smoke Show too. Taron Egerton.
Yes.
Taron Egerton. Okay, my bad. Both
He's
Smoke
a very
shows.
fit man, that Taron.
Oh my God, that first episode, I was like, take it off again. Let's go.
Yeah.
What a great show. I didn't even know the premise. I just know I like movies or television media like set in prisons. Those are Shawshank, Prison Break. I don't know. I just like settings, that setting, because I never want to be there. So I just watched it based off that. And then once I realized what the plot was, I was like, holy, this is even more up my alley. We got a serial killer? Let's go. Or maybe serial killer? I don't know. Potential. But very good. Taron Egerton, very great. What's his name? Hauser? Paul
Walter Hauser.
Paul Walter Hauser. Very, very good.
Great in that show.
Greg Kinnear, right?
Mm-hmm.
Greg Kinnear, famous for Stuck on You and Mystery Men. Great in the show as well.
And only those 2 movies, of course. Yeah.
Just only those 2 movies. But yeah, Blackbird's very, very good. A nice
Ray
little
Liotta as well, one of his last.
Ray Liotta. Oh, Ray Liotta. His performance in that one is just heartbreaking.
He's also good in Cocaine Bear. Just watched that.
Oh,
He's good in
okay.
that movie.
Okay. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Blackbird, very, very good. 2 completely different shows. And a nice switch of pace of like, all right, we're going to do this like very dense and depressing kind of drama, but also like a mystery kind of almost True Detective-y at times thriller. And then for 6 episodes, 1 hour each, and then a 10-episode, 30-minute each, just fucking in and out each episode. It's great. For Shrinking, I mean.
Okay.
So yeah, Blackbird and Shrinking, highly recommend. Go check those out.
Okay. Yeah, good programs. You got to watch the Chris Evans one from a few years ago.
Oh, yeah. Oh, okay.
He did. I forget the name of it.
I'll watch that. Oh, look who's in the chat. Marzonia. Mr. I don't text back all the time.
Can we address, I think we talked about that with Brian, right? How Alex has his notifications off on his phone.
Yeah. I mean,
he tells us, "I don't want to talk to you." Basically, is what's going on.
I don't think I've texted him in a minute, but I, you know why?
Why would you? He wouldn't respond.
That's exactly my point. I just wouldn't. Sorry, I don't mean to be mean, Alex, but we just want to be friends, and it's like you don't even like us.
We are weirdly mean to Alex on this show, and he's one of our good buddies. Like, it's kind of weird, in, like, the dynamic. After the show, we're like, Alex, come here.
I'd be nicer if he texted, to be honest, you know? So, anyways, he said, watch Blackberry, surprisingly low-key incredible. Sorry if y'all talked about it already. You shouldn't be sorry about that. You should be sorry for just not wanting to see us, to hang, you know, do all those things.
Only dropping in when we want to give great movie recommendations.
Yeah.
You know,
he gives a sad face.
You have great taste, you know? Jeez.
Well,
I did hear Blackberry's great.
I do want to see that. Yeah.
Is that in theaters or is that a streaming one?
I think it's just in theaters, which I think it might be unlimited. Yeah, because I know Glenn Howerton is in it, and he looks nuts, and I love Glenn Howerton.
Yeah.
But yes, I've heard some good things about Blackberry, and I do want to see it. Thank you, Alex. We're gonna party it hard this weekend.
Yeah. Looking forward to it.
Yeah, Blackberry. What else? Oh, well, let's still stay on Apple TV.
Oh, look at you go making those
Yeah,
moves, buddy.
let's talk about Prehistoric Planet 2.
Let's do it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Season 2's coming out. Fucking stoked. We're gonna see some Diplodocus. Let's see what happens. Let's go. Which one is that?
I tried to make it sound like dinosaur, kind of sound like a mixture of like a human baby and a cat.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Okay, interesting.
Anyways,
you should watch Prehistoric Planet though, man. There's some weird shit. Like,
yeah, I got through. I got halfway through season 1.
So it is fast. Did you get to the? I think it's the Carnotaurus when like he's trying to like do like the mating dance or whatever with the other one, and then like out of nowhere it goes like. And like shows his little tiny little arms, and he like tries to like dance with the little arms, but he can't.
Oh, that's cute.
And he has tiny little arms. It's so adorable.
Okay, all right.
Oh man,
I'll check it out. I have to keep up with that. No, instead I watched the wonderful, the completely surprisingly not as depressing as I thought it would be documentary still for Michael J. Fox's new movie.
It's very good.
So good. Like not just like good, but amazing. Like I was texting Eric about it, and I was like, "This might be one of the like best edited things I've ever seen." Because
you're talking about the cutbacks between all the movies and stuff like that. Holy shit! I was like, they have something for everything, don't they?
Not just the cutbacks in the way that they like just cut it to, but the way that they incorporate the story of whatever's happening in that movie and responding to some of the like interviews or some of the beats that they're trying to hit throughout the documentary. It's so good.
Yeah. It's fucking great, man. And you're right about the depressing thing, because like one of the main, I guess, like themes or thesis of the movie is that like, this sucks, but don't feel sorry for me. You know what I mean? And I kind of love that about it. Like he's just telling his story. He's not saying you like, hey, feel bad for me.
Exactly. Like and he's still like himself. Like he's, I love how much of like a firecracker he is, because he's just constantly coming up with bits and joking, and like that's who he was when he started off in his career. And like the fact that he's like still with his wife after all these years, and his family, they have this like wonderful dynamic with each other, and they're all joking about his situation, because it's like, you know, we could sit here and be sad the whole time, or we can just, you know, spend the time with each other that we have and just, you know, embrace each other's love, you know?
Yeah. Just a great story about keeping up a positive attitude when life fucking sucks.
Made me feel like shit. I'm like, I complain about the dumbest things on the planet, and this guy over here is dealing with something real. And it made me, when I was watching Shrinking too, I was thinking a little bit about, because Harrison Ford's character, is that
right?
Okay, fuck, I thought I almost spoiled something.
It's hinted at in early episodes.
Okay, all right. But yeah, it's like known though. But it reminded me a little bit of that as well. But I highly, and like I love Michael J. Fox. He's one of my favorites, and just seeing him like throughout the years in the show and stuff, it's just his story is completely crazy, and the fact that he hid it for so long, and that
I didn't know that, because he was like his boom was like before our time, you know. So like as we were growing up, we watched Back to the Future and not a whole lot else, you know what I mean? So like knowing like he was hiding it during all his other projects, that's wild. Yeah,
because he had early onset, so you know, because Parkinson's is a disease mostly for the elder folks, and when he got it, the stuff that they filmed for the documentary is great too. Like when he's like putting his pinky up, and it's crazy. But yeah, like it's a wild story, and it's just lovely. Highly recommend. Yeah. Eric was praising it when he was on the show, and he was completely right. It is wonderful. One of my favorites of the year, for sure.
Is that a Sundance flick? Was that one of the Sundays?
Sundance or Cannes or fucking Tribeca or fucking I don't know. It's one of those big ones, I suppose.
Okay. So, how's your World War II knowledge going up here, buddy? You still doing that?
Oh,
still learning about history? What you learn about the world and what happened before you came along in 1992?
So I started going into I finished Band of Brothers in the Pacific, waiting for the new one to come out. So I was like, okay. Oh, I did watch Saving Private Ryan, like duh. You know,
course,
nothing really historic. It's weird watching that one now because I'm like, none of these folks are real. I mean, you know, it's World War II and all that jazz, but. It was just like, oh, Captain, I forget Tom Hanks' name, but that's not a real guy. I wish he was a real guy. So then after Saving Private Ryan, I started going into like schlocky World War II territory. And I watched, I didn't finish it because I was like, this is so bad, but I was watching Pearl Harbor.
Oh, wow.
So
there are parts of Pearl Harbor that are great.
Pearl Harbor has one of the worst lines in movie history.
Ooh, which one? What's that?
Josh Hartnett and Ben Affleck just got to one of the air bases. This is when the Japanese army are attacking Pearl Harbor, and they get to an air base, and they're trying to warn another air base that they're being attacked, and then Tom Sizemore is on the other line, and he's like, "What's going on? You guys doing target practice?" Josh Hartnett says on the phone to Tom Sizemore, he's like, "I think World War II just started." Now, this is dumb for multiple levels because it
had started already.
Well, no. What's dumb about this is that people did not coin the First World War until the Second World War started. It was just called the Great War. So this would have been like if this is like so dumb level movie thinking. Like if, say for example, in like Wonder Woman, like when Gal asks like what war, and if he had said like World War I, no, he's gonna say the Great War. So it's dumb that Josh Hartnett would say World War II has just started when I don't even think at that point they had coined that because not the entire world wasn't completely in it. Because the Pearl Harbor, that's when the United States was like, okay, we're in. This is all right, no more fucking around. We're part of this thing now. So I think shortly after Pearl Harbor is when they coined it, World War. So
the Great War II doesn't sound as good.
No.
World War II sounds fucking epic.
Yeah, it does. It sounds a lot scarier. But yeah, so I was watching that a little bit. They really like skip over a lot of stuff. It's interesting to me because like a lot of World War II stuff, like when I grew up, it was a lot of the like the Germany side, or rather the Nazi side, us fighting them and stuff. Mm-hmm. So I think maybe like growing up, I thought, oh, we just went to Germany or we went to the Europe for like a year and fought. No, everything on, I think it was really the Pacific too that helped me like open like, holy fuck, this shit was scary. And I've seen World War II like in color, like on Netflix. I need to go back and rewatch that one.
Was that the Peter Jackson thing? What was that?
I think
so. He did. I think it might have been World War I, but he did like where he restored a bunch of the images or footage or something like that and colorized it. I think
you might be right. That could be.
That was a few years ago, I think, but I heard that was a big thing. And he kind of did the same thing with the Beatles documentary. I think was the story there. But
I see Robert Powell. I don't think that one was. Maybe Jackson did World War I.
Yeah, I think it was World War I.
Okay.
That sounds right.
But yeah. And then what else did I watch? I watched Wind Talkers. Do you remember that one?
No.
No?
Wait. Yes. Is John Roca in that?
John Roca is in that one.
Yeah, I knew it was bringing it back.
I was specifically looking for him.
Familiar.
You can see he's in a couple of shots. Like he's in the background, and I don't think he has any lines, but he's definitely in the background for a lot of them. Also, not a very good movie. A very important and cool story, and how they use people from the Navajo to have their own, basically speak their language to code with each other, so that way the Japanese wouldn't pick up on it. And help them get through things, and so it's interesting stuff. But The movie's directed by John Woo, and so there's some like very odd and weird choices. And it's got Nicolas Cage too. And so there's some
come back to me now.
There's some very strange like just choices that were being made. I remember watching it as a kid and thinking, oh, this is pretty good. But it doesn't hold up nearly as well. Kind of breezes over a lot of things, but yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Not the worst.
So you're still expanding your history knowledge, though. Good on you, man.
Yeah, I mean, by expanding history knowledge, by just watching World War II movies and
fictionalized accounts of what
fictionalized.
happened. Speaking of which, the documentary, Nick brought it up. It was called "They Shall Not Grow Old," I believe, was the Peter Jackson World War One.
Okay,
I think is what it was.
Okay,
but, yeah.
All right. I might dive into the not the big red one, the Thin Red Line. Might do that one.
Ooh, is that Malick?
I think it's Terrence Malick. I saw it a long time ago.
That's it. I think I've seen that one.
Robert Redford is in that one? No. It's a big cast. There's a bunch of people in that one. But
Matthew Modine? Is that one?
Matthew Modine's in Full Metal Jacket.
He's so fucking close.
I'm not in Vietnam just yet. Vietnam's too depressing, man. I think, World War II is depressing.
Lost because we're a bunch of losers.
Yeah, we're a bunch of fucking blue checkmark fucking losers. Just that one's. I mean, look, all wars are terrible, but the way that the way that Vietnam has always been depicted, it's just like it just seems like. Plus, there was a draft. I mean, I know that there was a draft before that too, but still, like, this was like a
shitty time.
Huh?
It was a shitty time.
Shitty time. Yeah. Peace and love, man. Peace and love.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I have a game.
You have a game.
Game, Christian.
Okay.
It's been a while since I've done this.
It's been a while.
So I might have asked these questions already, but it's time, Christian, for a new installment of everyone's favorite game. What movie is my wife talking about?
Yes.
Are you ready for this?
Yes. Let's go.
It's been a while. So I'm reading these. I'm like, it's been so long. Did I actually read these on the air? So let me know if you have. I don't think we have yet.
I won't remember.
I know there's some for sure which we haven't.
Okay.
And even if we have done this before, you're not going to know by the question what movie she's talking about here. Okay?
All right.
She's over there listening right now, so this is
like,
I'm very stressed out. I haven't done one of these when she's in the room listening to me. Okay, here we go. Question number 1 of what movie is my wife talking about? What was that one movie where it was bad Superman?
Oh, okay.
Easiest one. The first one is always easy.
Okay.
Here we go.
Brightburn.
It was Brightburn.
Okay.
Good job.
Woo!
Her guess, Bright Eyes or Dark Eyes.
Dark Eyes.
Both of her guesses right there.
I like that. Okay. There's got to be a movie out there called.
That was the easy one.
Yeah.
That was the easy one. All right.
Okay.
Number 2. What was that one movie we watched? We just watched it. I know the plot, but I don't know the name. Well, what's the plot? I don't know. It's that one we just watched.
Ooh. Okay. When?
Yes.
How long ago was this?
This
is my only chance of knowing.
Was at least a year ago.
A day, as it was on a Monday, Tuesday, a month. This is literally
I don't know the day, but I know it was like probably spring, early 2022.
February, March, April. What are we looking here?
Let's just say February.
Okay. I don't know even if that's spring. But
I said spring or early 2022.
Okay. All right, Black History Month. I know how much you.
That's not going to help you here.
Okay. I was trying to help you out here. Newer, older?
This is a newer movie.
Okay.
I'll give you the clue again. We just watched it.
Okay.
There we go. We just watched it.
We just watched it.
She didn't know the plot. Wait, she did know the plot, but she doesn't know the name. Now you may be thinking, hey, what's the plot? She does not provide it here.
Okay. I'm going to go. What came out? Let me look at my letterbox. What came out in 2022?
I believe this is, okay, I think it's a 2021 movie.
God damn it.
Okay.
Okay. Let me look at my...
Award season 2021 movie.
Oh, okay. All right, let me look at films.
So we watched it in like the late winter, early spring of 2022. Okay.
Okay. Let's go.
She doesn't know the plot, but it was the one that we just watched.
I'm going to say being the Ricardos.
No, I have not seen that movie.
Tick, Tick, Boom.
No, that's a great flick. Love that one.
King Richard.
I've not seen that one.
King Richard.
No. No.
Last Night in Soho.
It was not.
The Unknown Dimension, the story of paranormal activity.
I don't know what. Oh, the documentary? No, it's not that.
This is my this
your
is my letterbox here. Yeah.
I don't know if you, sir, have seen this movie.
I'll have you know.
You might have, and we might have talked about it.
Red Rocket.
Let me put it this way. Big production. Okay, so the opposite of Red Rocket.
In the Heights?
No.
Dune?
Big production design, I will say. In this late 2021 movie. And a big cast.
Cats?
Cast.
No, Cats. That's my answer.
It was not the movie
Casserole. I don't know. You got me.
You sure? Anyone in the chat? No,
RRR?
It's not RRR. It's not
Laser
Coda. It's not Minari.
Yeah, Coda was a big time. Hey, wait, by the way, in that Barry episode, was that really the Coda director?
Yes.
That was? That's amazing.
Yes, that was.
Okay,
Yeah,
hilarious. Okay. Minari is not a big set piece movie.
Yeah. That movie's so fucking good, though. I watched clips from that movie. That movie's so fucking
it's
good.
very good.
You finished Beef, by the way?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I finished Beef.
Okay.
Very good. Have you?
Yeah, I love Beef.
Okay, yeah. Very, very good.
Okay. No one's going to get it, guys.
What is it?
What if I told you the actor was Bradley Cooper? Okay. Let me give you another one. This reminds me of a bit I wanted to do where it was like guess that movie kind of type thing, but I would start by listing out the actors, but I'd start with like an extra.
Yeah,
and then
okay.
I'd get like more and more like anyway, that's an idea for a bit I want to do.
Bradley Cooper.
Rooney Mara's in it. It's not Dune, JJ. Let's see. Ron Perlman's in it. We've got come on, Christian.
That cooking movie, Burnt?
Come on.
Oh,
Nick
son of a bitch. Nightmare Alley.
There we go.
That one's been in my queue for a long time. I need to watch it.
That's right. You haven't seen
it.
Right? Okay, yeah.
I haven't. Yeah.
Good movie.
Okay.
Long movie, but it's good.
Damn it.
Up next, don't worry about it. This one's easy.
Good God.
What was that one movie where the paintings and the cars were outside? That one movie where the paintings and the cars were outside.
Painting and the cars are outside.
Yes. What is that movie, Christian?
Velvet Buzzsaw?
It was!
Oh! Marissa, let's go.
I was so excited there, and I got to be careful because I got two sleeping kids.
You have two sleeping children, Cody.
I got to be very careful. I can't believe you pulled that. That was
fantastic.
Velvet, an obscure fucking Netflix movie
Such
from like 4 years ago.
Yeah.
That's wild.
Is that Dan Gilroy? Tony Gilroy. No, Dan.
I forget which one.
One of the Gilroys.
Yeah, it's one of the Gilroys.
Okay.
And then Gyllenhaal. Yeah. I remember liking that movie. People did not. That was.
It turned into like a weird slasher movie, right?
It was a slasher movie.
Yeah.
It was an artsy slasher movie, and I loved it for that. Anyway.
Okay. Yeah, I need to rewatch it.
All right. Question number 4 out of 6, by the way. We have 3 left.
Okay. 666.
Up next. Oh, what was that one movie I was talking about last time with the hotel?
Okay. Grand Budapest Hotel.
It was not.
The Shining.
My favorite detail about this is that she says, what was that one movie I was talking about last time? As if we've had a conversation regarding this question before.
Okay. Is this a trick? Does this movie indeed feature a hotel?
Not prominently. No, I don't think it really does. If it is, no, I really don't think it does. Yeah.
Hotel Artemis.
What was that one movie? What was it though, Christian? Come on.
John Wick.
Holy fuck, somebody got it. Manny got it. It's Last Night in Soho. Oh my goodness.
Oh wow. Okay.
I did.
Hey, I did say Last Night in Soho earlier, so
there's no hotel in that movie.
No, there is.
There is?
I think
where she stays?
I think that's where it all takes place.
It's an apartment.
Oh.
It's an apartment though.
Maybe she goes into a hotel.
Maybe is that where the club is?
Maybe.
Hotel? I don't know.
Yeah. I only saw it once in
it,
theaters. Yeah.
Okay. Interesting. Wow. Good poll, Manny.
Wow.
All right. Here we go. Up next. Oh boy. This is a long one.
Okay.
What was that one movie about the girl or a guy driving up the hill in a black car where there was a castle, or it looked like a giant psychiatric area where there's many buildings, but they look like castle-y? They went down the hill, like her and some guy. Maybe she didn't trust the guy, I don't know. But there was a bar fight. Maybe she was a doctor. Maybe she was checking herself in. Maybe she was visiting someone. I don't know. I don't even remember what happens to her at the end. I don't know how this ends. How can I Google this to find out? I'm going to Google movie that starts with car driving up a windy hill. Christian, what's that movie?
Malignant?
No, good guess though, because there's that weird shot where the car's up there on the edge of the cliff, right? Yeah, no, it's not that one.
Okay. The Nurse Thatcher Ryan Murphy show.
No.
Okay.
Did not watch that.
Black Car.
Manny, I did not write this one. I'm telling you, that was.
Like
I scrambled to type as much as I possibly could of what she said.
JJ said the same thing.
Absolutely her words.
Dan said, no, I don't think there were cars in Crimson Peak.
It's not Crimson Peak.
Okay. All right. Black Car, Nurse. The Haunting of Hill House?
Crimson Peak. No, not Haunting of Hill House.
No,
Crimson Peak is kind of close in tone. Kind of, but not really.
The Woman in Black?
Mm-mm.
I don't know if there are cars in that. No, he goes on a train. Well, they've had fucking train for like 500 years.
It's not Silent Hill, Space Wolf. Good guess. I mean, not really, but I mean, it's yeah.
So like a haunted house. The Haunting? No.
There's no hauntings going on.
Okay.
I can say that pretty confidently from what I remember of this movie that we saw in theaters one time.
One time.
A few years ago.
Do you know what year? Too much?
I want to say 2016, 2017, one of those years.
I was going to say that, Aaron. A Cure for Wellness?
Yeah, Aaron got it. It's Cure for Wellness. Good job.
That was honestly one of my first guesses, but I didn't say
Did you ever see that?
No, you keep telling me to see
wild,
that one.
Man.
Yeah.
It's so fucked up, but
it's
it's
Verbinski movie,
a
right?
Fascinating movie. Yeah, Gore Verbinski.
Okay.
Has he done anything since then?
I don't think so. Yeah, very limited. Yeah, good for him.
That's a very interesting movie. Okay, final question here, Christian. This is the big one. Who is that one guy from Elf? Spoiler alert, this guy is not an elf.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So who is that one guy from Elf?
Well, what was she thinking
This
of?
guy is not actually in Elf.
Is there a movie she's like maybe making Elf as a mistake? Or
No. No, I don't think this guy has been in any movies resembling Elf.
Does he look like
either.
someone that's from Elf? Like,
not at all. Trying to think of any one character that this guy looks like.
Like Will Ferrell's obvious,
I
but then
can't think of one.
James, no, not James. Who plays the dad? I forget in Elf.
James Caan?
James Caan. Doesn't look like James Caan?
No, it does not. No. Younger than that. I'll give you that.
Younger, okay.
Yeah. Very popular actor. Even does a bit of directing. But this guy was not an elf, even though she thought he was.
Younger.
If someone gets this, I'm going to lose my fucking mind because there's no way. There's no way you guys can.
He's done directing and he's an actor?
Yeah, he's I can't. Yeah, there are other details I can give out, but it would give it away. Just a well-known actor in this industry. Been working at it for a while. Done a little bit of directing.
Good directing? Like, are the movies he's done that are good?
I don't know if you have actually seen any of this guy's movies that he's directed. I'm trying to think.
How many movies?
I've only seen, I can think of 3 movies that he's directed. I've only seen one of them. That movie went to Netflix. A lot of names coming out. I'm getting so nervous. You guys are going to get it. I haven't got it yet, though. This is wild.
Okay. Yeah.
I believe in you guys. You can get this. Here we go.
Younger actor.
No, not younger. I'm just saying he's younger than James Caan.
Oh, okay. So he's an actor. He's directed. One of them was for Netflix.
Yes.
Only one of them?
Pictures. As far as I know. There are 2 other ones. I know for sure one of them wasn't Netflix. One of his other movies he's directed is a superhero movie. Comic book movie.
Is it David Ayer?
It's not David Ayer.
Okay.
Although he could have been an elf. He could have been good in that movie if he wanted to be.
Directed Netflix movie. He's done a superhero movie.
Still nothing, guys. Still nothing. This is fascinating. Oh, man.
Okay. A successful comic book movie?
Depends on your interpretation of the word successful.
It's fucking yes or no. Did it make money?
It's a recent superhero movie. In the last couple of years.
Okay, directed Netflix.
In the last the superhero movie is not the Netflix.
I know.
I can tell you that.
Yeah.
Okay. I can't tell you like what universe or comic because it would probably get too close.
Okay.
A lot of great guesses so far, guys, but not quite the one I'm looking for.
Is this actor you're thinking of? Is he a stunt guy?
A stunt guy? No.
Okay. All right. Never mind. Because I was thinking,
Whoever
did Deadpool 2.
It's not David Leitch.
Okay, damn it. That's what I was thinking. He's done a superhero.
I want to give details about this guy's acting, but I feel like
you guys are just saying directors. This guy's an actor too.
Yeah, he's an actor first. You'd know him as an actor before you'd know him as a director.
Morons.
Okay. Think of it that way. Okay.
Get angry.
Exhibiting the behavior of morons, Christian. Come on, we're not going to call people morons. Come on. It's not Todd Phillips, Aaron. Come on. My wife's going to be like, oh, right, Todd Phillips. No, it's not.
Manny says the guy who did Extraction.
By the way, Extraction 2's coming out. You fucking stoked for that or what, buddy?
I don't think I've seen the first one, no. I've seen...
The first one has one of the most obvious fake tracking shots I think I've ever seen. It's awesome. I love the scene, but man, I was like, they stitched that.
I think I saw the Corridor Crew guys break that scene down. I was like, that looks actually pretty cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
Apparently they have another one in this one I'm looking forward to.
Okay, superhero movie.
Okay, back to
He's
this.
done a movie for Netflix. That's why I went straight to David Ayer. And then I went to David Leitch because he did Day Shift, and that was for Netflix, and he's done Deadpool 2.
Maybe if I say the Netflix movie, don't think of it as like a Netflix original. It was a movie that was coming out that I think they swooped in and got because it was, and it came out on Netflix, and it was kind of dumped there because it was similar to another movie that was successfully released in theaters.
Shit. I think it would have been
That is as far as I'm going.
God damn it!
It's getting way too close to revealing it. Now I don't know if you know, Christian, that this guy directed this movie. Okay, because again, it's not the movie wasn't very popular as per se like his comic book movie he did a few years later.
And his comic book movie, you said, is a more recent one?
Within the last couple of years. I forget which year it came out, if it was 2022 or 2021. It was one of those two.
Okay.
It was a sequel.
Oh, fuck. Dan, I think Dan got it. Dan H said Andy Serkis.
It was Andy Serkis. Good job, Dan.
Fuck.
Once again.
Oh, so
you need one guy from Elf who was not actually an elf.
So you need the movie, though, still.
What was that?
But you need the movie still.
What do you mean? No, she just asked who the actor was. That
okay.
Different. She just wanted to know who was that one guy from Elf.
So Andy Serkis is the answer.
That was Andy Serkis.
Okay.
Yeah.
God damn it.
Good job, Dan. Good job. That took a while, but we got there.
Okay. Yes, I did see Venom 2.
Okay, you did. Okay,
I did, right? That's the Carnage one, right? I think I saw that one. Yeah. And then, the Mowgli movie, right?
Mowgli was the Netflix one. Yeah.
Okay.
Which I believe had a theatrical thing planned, but because Jungle Book was like so successful, they kind of just dumped it on Netflix. I think this one happened. And
there was like a huge cast for that movie. Wasn't Christian Bale part of that too, or something?
I think so. Cumberbatch was in it. It was an interesting film.
Okay.
I thought it was okay. I only watched it once, but I didn't mind it. Yeah.
I thought Venom 2 was okay. I didn't hate it.
I did not see Venom 2. I did not.
Yeah. I don't remember really much of anything about it, except Carnage was in it. Yeah.
I had that thought recently when I saw something about Fast 9, and I was like, oh, I've never seen that. And I was like, wait, yes, I have. We did a commentary for it. And I literally, Christian, I'm not shitting you, can't remember a single scene from that.
Don't remember. Nope.
I remember the big trailer moment where the car's swinging across the cable thing.
That's
I can't tell you anything else that happened.
Yeah.
What happened in F9?
I don't know. Well, I can tell you
John Cena's in it. I know that.
I can tell you what's going to be happening, Cody.
What's that?
We're getting a Fast X trilogy, baby.
Right. So that was confirmed, right? There's 3 movies. Instead of just going fast
hold
10
on.
to 12,
Vin
they're just
Diesel
call it X 3 times.
Vin Diesel confirmed it.
Are there like producers and executives who are like, oh my god,
dude, the look on Michelle Rodriguez's face was like, come on, man, what are you doing? and then I saw an interview with Jason Momoa, right? Because I think this was right after that happened, and the interviewer was like, "So we're getting 3 movies," and he's like, "What are you talking about?" And she was like, "Well, Vin just confirmed it." He was like, "Really?" Vin said that, and he's like, "Well, shit, I guess I know what I'm doing for the next 5 years." So, which is funny because when we saw him at CinemaCon, he alluded to the fact that Fast X was the first part of 2 parts.
Yeah, I heard it was 2.
But it was what was weird is that when he announced that, and I think even a guy before him had even said that, the Fast X is part 1.
Yeah.
But then they played like a whole sizzle, and at the end, it still just said Fast X. It didn't even say like Part 1 or anything like that.
I love this. I love this so much.
And then they spoiled a post-credit thing.
So that was the thing that El Mambe spoiled.
Oh,
so
okay.
So I clicked on the link. And I was like, "Who wrote this?" And I was like, "Oh, okay."
Yeah.
But yeah, so that got the journalists fighting each other again. So that was like, again, I want to see these people fight.
Yeah. It's literally a post-credit reveal, and it's the last thing in the movie.
Yeah, like that's not a scoop.
Yeah,
man. That's talking to someone who was at the premiere and like, yeah, or like maybe he was at it. I don't know, but like
straight up spoiler.
Yeah, that's not cool.
What I was thinking, Cody, is that we're not like the hugest Fast and Furious fans. I can tell you that I'm a fan of the first few, and I can also tell you that my big guess, because every Fast movie has had like an individual baddie. There's been a bad guy for everyone. Like not too many that carry over. They either are like the main bad guy, and they become part of the family. That's kind of the.
We should rank the Fast and Furious villains.
The films or villains?
Villains, yeah.
We could do that.
Cole Hauser, number 1. Baby.
Well, here's what I was gonna say. Is that back? Cole Hauser is one of the few that survived, and he was arrested. Remember, he's up there slapping Eva Mendes' ass and all that stuff.
That's right. Yes. And great commentary, by the way. Patreon.com/Wanger.
I just rewatched that the other day. It's one of my favorites.
Yeah, it's so good.
It's very, very good.
Yeah, it's a great video.
And he's one of the few where he's like, "I'll be seeing you," and I'm like, "Oh."
He never does see him.
Hey, listen, Cole is huge right now because of like Yellowstone. Bring him fucking back.
Is he in Yellowstone? Okay.
I think so. Yeah, he's in one of those.
This is actually a great idea.
Why don't
bring him back? There's 3 of these fucking movies you gotta fill. Throw him in there.
It is so weird to me that because Jason Momoa's character is like the son of the villain from Fast 5, and he was like in the car. I think he was like in the car during all this moment, and he survived. It's ridiculous. And you have Cole Hauser, a wonderful actor, who would probably love to come back as not Johnny Tran. That was the first guy. I think he's dead. But by the way, Johnny Tran's cousin is still alive. Just saying.
Did he die? Is he the one who fell on the motorcycle?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
There was 2 of them. I don't know if it was Johnny or if his cousin was the one that was killed by Paul Walker in the first movie. But one of them could come back.
Okay.
Then you even got the 3rd villain from Tokyo Drift who is like excommunicated from Japan.
Right. He didn't die or anything.
No. They were just like, oh, you have to... You're banned from...
You can't drift no more. You got to drift on out.
You can't drift no more. So what I'm saying is all these freaking villains that have survived, they need to have like a giant super... the evil family.
It's been well documented, and I'm not crazy about this franchise. But you're selling me on this right now.
Dude.
Like, this sounds fun.
If we're doing...
all of the Fast and Furious villains together that are still 5.
You know what? Fuck it. Bring some that have died back to life. Bring Johnny Tran back to life. He's if what's his name? Han could fake his death. Johnny Tran faked his death too. I got to make sure his name is Johnny Tran. I'm pretty sure it's Johnny Tran.
Or bring in a robot. Okay?
Oh, yes.
Why the hell not? Okay. I thought we were getting mind control a couple movies ago. It turns out no, she's just blackmailing Ben.
Oh yeah.
Why not go crazy with this shit? Get some robots in there. AI is all the rage. Come on. This can be a lot of fun.
Yes, Johnny Tran. I was right. Bring him back, baby. Bring him back. Why not? Wiley says Too Fast, Too Furious is my favorite. Paul Walker's red shirt is iconic. I do love Too Fast, Too Furious.
It's got a fun nostalgic vibe.
Oh yeah. I said forget about it.
When watching that commentary.
I said forget about it.
Silly, but it's a fun one. Yeah.
The part that cracks me up in that highlight is when he's like, hold this, and he tosses his fully loaded gun.
Which is like already cocked and ready to go. Yeah. And he just tosses it over.
We got Eric in the chat, by the way.
Hey,
what up,
Eric? What's up, dude?
I hope Eric is just as excited as I am, because that's my pitch for the Fast X trilogy, the Fast Triple X. And fuck it, bring him back as Xander Cage. Why not?
Why not?
2 characters. Bring his brother in. He doesn't have a twin. He's got a twin brother.
Side by side. He's got 2 Vin Diesel characters in one movie. I think it's absolutely the direction this should go.
Yeah. I'm gonna call something. I don't want it to happen, but I think it's gonna. I think in some kind of capacity they're gonna bring back Paul Walker.
Like the same thing they did in 7.
Yeah, I don't think they'll do a full on like he's in the movie kind of thing, because I think that would be incredibly unethical.
You're thinking like a Ghostbusters Afterlife thing.
I'm thinking of like a Princess Leia Hope moment. Like
like we need one more car to push this thing over the edge.
And then Paul Walker comes in. Paul Walker, he's like, I said, forget about it, cuz.
Hey, look, under the right context and right delivery,
I hate it. I hate it.
It could be great. It could be very heartwarming. You never know.
I think it's. Know. I mean, if it's something heartwarming like the end of.
Thanks, Eric. Appreciate that.
I saw Eric's chat. Yes, I'm fully aware, Eric. Thank you.
Yeah.
But if they did something like sentimental like that, because I fully believe that at the end of this trilogy, this is another thing I'm going to predict too, is that Dom's going to die, but he's going to.
We're not getting 12 until like 6 or 7.
I know,
years.
but Dom is going to make some kind of like Jesus-like sacrifice, and then and then in the post-credit scene, he's going to rise up like 3 days later. like isn't the end of the Passion of the Christ like? Doesn't it end? It's not a.
He passes by and he has the holes in his hands, right? Isn't that like I think
Passion of the Christ has a post-credit scene where Mary Magdalene.
Where Satan's like, God damn it!
No, like Mary Magdalene's going to the fucking cave and the door opens up and it's like Jesus' shadow is. Am I making this up?
Wait. I remember him walking across the camera and he's got like his. Okay, shit. I don't remember. I saw this movie like 20 years ago.
Yeah.
What happens at the end of it?
It's definitely not a post-credit scene, but I do think it ends. That'd be fucking hilarious. I want someone to cut that together now. It's like a post-credit scene.
Look this up.
But I'm pretty sure it ends like 3 days later, and then his tomb.
I was right.
His tomb.
I think we're both right. I think we're both right.
Like his tomb opens up, and then he walks. You don't actually see him, right? Okay. Yes.
You see his hands, which is where I got the hands visual. Okay, so 3 days later, Jesus rises from. This is from Wikipedia. Spoilers for Passion of the Christ, by the way.
Eric says that's the end of the movie. I want it to be. I want it to be a post-credit scene so bad.
Yeah.
Eric knows a lot about this, by the way.
A car rev up, and it's like. Vroom,
Eric says, and yes, an insane VFX shot of the holes in his hands. Smash cut to black.
I could have swore I remember that. So good to know.
Manny also says, so the ending of the movie is the tomb opening up, and it pans to the bed with no one there, and it pans up, and we see the holes in his hands. That's pretty fucking.
So imagine if we got that exact same scene.
Yeah. So he's
fast 12.
He's like in his car. He's buried with his car, like his famous car.
Comes out of the fucking ground. We get a zombie car. All right.
And he's like, I have risen.
It doesn't run on gasoline. It runs on family. All right. So stoked for this.
Man. Oh, it's gonna happen.
I'm so excited for this 12th movie now. Okay.
You're gonna see the gaggle of all the family members surrounding him, and then you're gonna hear. It's gonna pan over, and it's gonna be the ghost of Dom. Just.
This is so stupid. Okay, so that's
and it's like, oh no, this is bad. Now it's like, I'm thinking of like Return of the Jedi when they see the Force ghosts, and you're gonna see Dom, and you're gonna see Paul Walker, and even though Brian's not dead in the movies, it'll just blatantly be there. It's like, oh, that's kind of weird.
You're gonna see all these other like Force ghosts like appear and disappear because you're not sure if they're actually dead or not. And it's like, oh my goodness, Jesus.
Oh man.
Okay. I've never been more excited for a Fast and Furious movie than I am.
Okay, even better now. Now I'm thinking of Return of the King. Is now Dom's gonna reunite all the like they're gonna bring back all the dead characters from the past. They're gonna be like Force ghosts behind him, and he's gonna lead the charge into like an army in Return of the King. when Vigo and all the green
cards, all the ghost cards are right. Because this thing has to end with one big race, right? Like it has to.
Yeah, I think so.
Big final race.
Bring back Race Wars, man. That also, what a weird name, by the way. For the first Fast and Furious movie, it's like, you got to get ready for Race Wars. A little strange. But, different times. Different times, man. 2001 was wild.
Yeah.
So those are my many predictions for the future of
I
the
hope
Fest.
they all come true.
I hope all of them come true. Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be wild.
Oh, man. Yeah, so I think that's it.
Yeah.
Getting ready for Brian. Brian's getting married this weekend. That's weird.
It's happening, boys.
It's happening. I'm
setting sail. We're doing it.
So fucking excited. I've been looking forward to this. I'm more excited just about the wedding. Yeah, it'll be fun. But everything else, oh my God. Whew.
The fun of it all. The friendship, the vibes.
Yes.
A great time. The family. Not the family in Fast and Furious, though. Speaking of which, Nick says they did bring back Race Wars in 7. They did.
Oh, really?
In the beginning of that movie. Remember when he's trying to, like, get Letty to remember him.
Letty.
You know, like she's racing. And he's like, if I race you right now, you'll probably remember me. It's basically what he said.
Okay.
I don't know if it worked.
Oh, that's right. So one of my favorite things I've seen on Twitter this past weekend was like where did the Fast and Furious movies lose you? And like I forgot in like Fast and Furious 4, like he visualizes the car accident in which Letty was killed in, and you see him.
It's like a crime scene, like Batman or something, right?
And he never uses it again.
Yeah,
it's so insane.
Wait a minute, Letty remembering him was the 6th one, right?
Yeah, because she died in the 4th one.
Yeah,
and then she showed up.
The Force Ghost appeared and then disappeared.
Yeah, and I think she showed up in a like her photo shows up in a post-credit scene with Eva Mendes. By the way, she pops up.
Oh, you got to bring her back.
And yeah, that's what I'm saying. Bring everyone back.
Bring back Hector as well. You got to bring back Hector.
Oh man, Hector's been missing, man.
He was in 7. He was in the race war scene in 7, I believe.
Oh really?
Was referring to.
Oh, okay.
But you got to have him back for the finale.
Yeah.
I'm so excited for this.
What if they made Hector the ultimate bad guy in the very end? He was Palpatine. Somehow Hector has returned. Like he's not even dead, but he's the one that's been pulling the strings all along. He's the one that killed Dom's dad, actually.
Somehow Hector has returned.
Yeah,
it's such a good quote.
Nick says she decides to get back with Dom at the end of 6, but still doesn't remember.
Right.
7 is where her memories come back.
Okay,
wild.
Cool. So it was blending into 7.
It's so
wild.
wild.
So I wasn't totally wrong there. No holes in the hands, though. Okay.
Eric says Christian never saw 7. I've seen
like 7, right?
I didn't care for 7. No, saw 7.
7's one of my faves. 7's one of my favorites, and I don't have a lot of favorites in this franchise, but I like 7.
Yeah. I mean, for what they had to do too, they pulled off like a fucking miracle. But there's just so much ridiculous shit in that movie. It's
the cars parachuting was where you drew the line. You're like, hold on.
I mean, like Fast 5 was probably like the peak of like this is pretty over the top, but it's very fun and they're not taking it too serious. And 6 is where they just start to take things way too serious.
It's just insane. Yeah.
Whether they jump off and catch each other midair.
Yeah, I've talked about it before. That moment, I think, is where I almost walked out of the theater. I was talking to my buddies, and I literally like stood up, and they're like, "What are you doing?" And I'm like, "I'm done."
Eric says, "Dude, 7 is so good." Look, man, I love me some James Wan. I almost said Gunn, but Nick says 7 is my least favorite of the series post 5. Dang,
oh man,
Fate. Oh, Fate of the Furious. That's what I was.
I don't remember anything of 8 or 9.
I was making a joke. I was just gonna call it Fate, but it's literally called Fate of the Furious. I just got that.
That rhymed with 8.
Yes. Oh my God, that's brilliant.
Wow.
And then 9, I can't remember any. I actually watched Hobbs and Shaw too. Like that's another ridiculous one too.
Jack Cohn brought up something earlier. He said he wanted it to be, he said they should do an Endgame style time travel plot where they go through all the previous Fast movies.
Yes.
It's fucking brilliant.
That's
at
how
the very least do a spoof of it, because that could be really fucking
fun. That's how you bring back Paul Walker. You just use the old footage.
That's true. Yeah.
You can have him there just eating it. I like the tuna, like just eating the tuna in the first movie. What'd you put in that sandwich,
Yeah.
Yeah.
So many possibilities, guys. So many possibilities.
Stay out of it, Mia. Bring back all the favorites, I
just want to watch all of our highlight videos. By the way, guys, patreon.com/Wangers, all the Fast and Furious movies.
Yes.
On all of them.
I can confidently say we have done all the Fast and Furious movies except for Hobbs and Shaw. And those are all.
That's the one time where, like, I really didn't want to do them. And you were like, Christian, you're like, I really want to do it. And I was like, all right, fine. So I did it kind of begrudgingly.
Yes.
And it's some of the most fun we've had during commentary.
I think
some of those movies.
Yeah, now thinking back, like, because like I think as more started coming out, like I was like, ugh. But they ended up being really, really fun, especially the first few. The first few were some of the most fun, but then like I remember the headbutt scene we were fucking cracking up at.
Yeah.
F8 and F9. Yeah, I don't remember a whole lot. Those might not be that great because those might have been just straight boring. But
I know 1 through 7 of the commentaries are all really fun.
Yes, those are really fun. 8 and 9 is where I think
the highlight videos are on this channel. If you guys haven't seen them.
Yeah. So go check those out. Those are a lot of fun. If you want to, get ready for Fast X. I think we'll eventually have to do I don't know if we'll eventually do. I don't know. Who knows?
Yes, we do. We have to do them.
I guess we have to finish it, but
yeah.
But yeah, go check those out. Those are definitely a lot of fun. And whew, all right, yeah. Tyler Werner, yes, we did talk about James Gunn. We had some hot takes too. So
we did, yeah.
Just head back in the episode.
More importantly, Tyler, who do you think is going to win a fight between Justin Kroll and Boris Kitt in a cage match? Who would win that? We need to know.
I don't think I've ever seen what they look like. Not that, that matters too much, but...
Justin Kroll was on one of our shows once, I think.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm taking him, by the way, over Boris Kitt.
Okay.
We'll see that.
Boris Karloff. Got it.
Yeah.
All right. So, yeah, Fast X. Good stuff. Good stuff. Very productive.
That was a fun little segment we had.
I feel like we did the deed. Aaron Hatcher, and I think Elizabeth asked, too, did y'all watch Evil Dead Rise? It's been on my queue.
No.
I've been meaning to watch it. I have it ready to go. A bunch of movies just went on to VOD. I watched the...
Wait, it's available to rent?
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Yeah.
For $20, though, probably.
Probably, I think, yeah.
Yeah.
Worth it. Yeah, support indie filmmaking. I don't know.
I went out for my first movie last week. In months, I went and saw Guardians.
Oh, hold on a second. You did?
Yeah, I did. I saw Guardians 3.
Let's talk
by
about
myself. I was like, you know what? I'm going to get this little aisle seat here and just
Yeah.
watch this little flick on a Monday.
Did you have yourself a nice little cry? Oh, you didn't cry.
Yeah.
You're fucking
No,
better
I
than
think,
us.
I think I did. I will, Christian.
Oh, God, what?
This made me appreciate Volume 2 a bit. I know you love that movie. I still don't. But I want you to know maybe to appreciate the franchise as a whole.
No,
okay?
you like it. You
Come
like.
on.
When's the last time you saw it?
I mean, it's on TV all the time. It's on TNT.
When,
They know drama.
They know. I know they know the drama. Yeah, that's why the movie's on there because it's a beautiful drama.
Again, the last 40 minutes of Volume 2 were fantastic. We're not getting into this again. Okay, I'm just saying that Volume 3 made me appreciate the franchise as a whole, and Volume 2 is a part of that.
Okay.
That's all I'm saying.
It is a wonderful trilogy. I still think I like 2 more, but
I think I like 3 more.
3's just I don't know if I'll be able to sit through all of it again.
Too much sad stuff?
Yes.
Okay.
The stuff with the oh man, I wanted a lot aside from tweeting at James Gunn, who's Superman motherfucker. Like I wanted to tweet him, stop with the it's good to be friends or good to have friends because I know what you're gonna do. God damn it, I knew what you were gonna do.
Yeah, are we able to talk spoilers? Has everyone seen Guardians? Has everyone seen it?
How is it doing well? I mean, we can briefly do it.
It's doing pretty. Like I know the second weekend drop was very slight, which is rare for recent Marvel movies. So I know that word of mouth is good.
James Gunn's in trouble. They're gonna take Superman away.
No, I'm saying this is good news.
Oh, okay.
The drop was.
I'm
slight.
just saying negative, spouting negative shit.
It.
Okay.
But yeah, I'm trying to.
It's
a good movie.
Yeah, the stuff with Rocket and his crew is like amazing. That's why I was saying. I think I said last week after I saw it that it's not like your typical third film in like a trilogy.
No.
Yeah.
It's really not. There's not like a big plot to end the universe.
It's very.
It's not like there's not some big heroic like sacrifice type thing. It's just it's about one character.
Yeah.
Which I thought was a very interesting, refreshing way to take the trilogy.
I do think that's the kind of weirdest thing about it is that they're so Quill focused in the first 2 movies. Like these have always been like his story, and then like everyone has an arc. Everyone has like a finishing. They wrap everyone's like stuff up. But this is like obviously like Rocket's movie, which I'm totally fine with because Rocket is my favorite character. But yeah, a little strange, but it's all in service of really good storytelling and really good character work. I would say even that's why I'm a broken record, but that's why I love Guardians 2 so much is that it's the character stuff that is so strong that makes that movie worth watching, and that's just more so with this movie. Because you're right, like there's no No, they technically don't even save that planet. I think that planet dies. The anti-Earth. I think everybody dies on that planet. But it is like the villain is like he's like eventually I'll take over the universe kind of thing. But
yeah, I'm getting to it, man.
Yeah,
I got to look good while doing it. I got to have a perfect society while doing it.
They kind of they don't do the not nearly as much as like 2 in the first movie, but they don't do like the undercut a dramatic moment with a joke. Not as much.
And I appreciate that.
Yeah.
That's probably my biggest gripe with 2, I'd say.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Not like, I mean, if you're, I mean, it's subjective. So if you like the jokes that are being presented to you, then it works maybe. But like, a lot of those didn't work in 2. That being said, overall, again, the theme of 2 is fantastic, and the villain is great, and again, the final act is peak Guardians, I might even say.
Yeah.
Like the final third of Guardians 2 is probably the best final act of the whole franchise.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Give it that.
Okay.
The rest of it's just a little.
Okay. All right.
Why are we still talking about 2? I want to stop having this goddamn argument about this movie.
Yeah,
it's
because
been 6 years.
You want to admit it. It's okay to admit it that 2 is a really good movie.
No.
If not the best movie.
it's got truly great, wonderful stuff.
Yeah.
In some of it.
Well, and in what you're saying about like Rocket stuff in the 3rd movie kind of not recontextualizes, but it just makes you think about even the smallest things that he says in those first 2 movies, and you go back and rewatch those, and there's like all these tiny little hints. So there is like a connection between them all. If anything, like seeing them now in like Infinity War or Endgame or even like Thor 4 is a little weird now. I don't know. Yeah. It's kind of like they take a break from it all. I remember like James Gunn was tweeting, like responding to people's questions, and someone was like, "Hey, what happened to his?"
Ours. He didn't want to tweet to us though.
No, not ours. Not about Superman. We'll do. I mean,
get to the bottom.
We have to move on from that. But you know, but someone had asked him like, "Oh, how come Quill didn't have his helmet and stuff?" And I think James Gunn had just said like, "Oh, he left it on his table. Like he didn't have it." But then I saw other tweets was like, "Oh, but he had it in Infinity War and Endgame, but it broke in Guardians 2." and James Gunn was like, "Yeah, I don't know. I guess he just had another one."
Who cares? At this point, who the hell cares?
Yeah,
I don't know.
So, and I think by far the funniest person in the whole movie was Adam Warlock. God damn it!
He was great.
He was so good.
Was truly, truly great. I mentioned in Discord, but he was bringing out like Prince Charming and Shrek 2 vibes. Yeah. And I just as Shrek 2 is one of the best movies of all time.
Yeah.
So I totally appreciate that.
My favorite is when this is she threatens the little dog thing or whatever that's with them. She's like, "One more step and I'll kill him." And he's like, "Don't be rash." So good.
Yeah, he's good.
Yeah, he's really, really good.
Interesting to see what they do with him going forward if they continue.
Yeah, I mean, as far as Guardians goes, like I'm done. Like that's
you know what I appreciated. Well, okay, dancing around spoilers. Mm-hmm. Okay, how people are saying like it's the final one. Okay, so you assume certain things are going to happen in this movie, and they don't. Yes. Yeah. And it still works.
Still works beautifully. I mean?
It still works as an ending to these characters.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Everyone.
Yeah, and I appreciated that. Didn't go the predictable route, I'd say.
It's just like almost literally the Return of the Jedi ending. They're just dancing and having fun. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Soundtrack is pretty good in this one too.
Who?
The soundtrack.
I liked it a lot. Yeah.
In the meantime,
Eric says saw it a second time last week and "Don't Be Rash" cracked me up. That's by far the funniest moment in the whole movie for me. But it's still like even as happy as
like the planet's blowing up.
Yeah,
just couldn't be worse. And he's concerned about this little alien dog. Don't be rash.
What I said is probably my favorite action scene, the hallway scene in like any Marvel movie.
Oh yeah,
it's just wonderful.
Curious about the behind the scenes of that because obviously a ton of CGI.
Yeah. Yeah,
you know, seeing where they spliced and where they didn't. But
that
I'm very curious about that scene because it was awesome.
That is the like a perfect example of practical CG blended together. Like that's how you mix it all together. Practical in the sense of them actually filming some of the shots and the way that they do it, and then obviously they got to throw in the CG. But I think Guardians broke a record for like the most prosthetics in a movie. Like
the
Guardians, I think I read that somewhere. That
really?
They broke some kind of record for having the most prosthetics, and like, I mean, you look back on there's obviously a bunch of visuals, but the visuals are so beautiful, which is crazy to me because like, I don't know if you saw Ant-Man Quantumania. I think we talked about this very briefly, but like, what's the difference between like that movie and like their effects, and then Guardians 3, where like everything looks amazing? I don't know. Maybe I have no idea. It's crazy.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of like turnaround time with the release dates moving.
Yeah,
but I don't think it was anything too drastic. I don't know. I can't give you a solid answer.
Eric says
has not worked in the visual effects community.
Eric said, "Oh God damn it, chat's going up." Eric said, "Felt like it went by too quickly in my first viewing." Oh, he's talking about the "Don't Be Rash." I thought he was talking about like the whole movie in general. But yeah, no, I'd be interested to see how they break all that stuff down and whatnot. But yeah, it's good stuff. It's a little weird because like now after this, I don't know if I'm gonna rush out to see everything.
Yeah, I think it was Manny in the Discord who bring it up. It kind of felt, and a couple other people felt like at the end of an era.
Yeah,
and that but it also feels okay. You know what I mean? That we don't have to watch all these fucking things
exactly.
anymore, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
because it's been 15 years, and it's like, you know what? This feels like a good time to stop. And that's okay.
Yeah.
I wonder if they're gonna blow it up and start over. You ever think about that?
I mean, they could. Yeah, they definitely could do that. I mean, the fact that the whole Jonathan Majors situation is just like ugly as all hell.
Yeah.
Because like he's in Loki season 2, right?
Yeah, I believe he already filmed it.
And they already filmed it. They're having a writer's strike, so they can't change anything. So,
right.
What are they gonna do? You know.
Yeah.
So I do feel bad about that. That sucks. That's a tricky situation for them. But I mean, I think a lot of us have said it since Endgame. Like, just take a nice long break. Like, it's okay if but the money train has to keep going. It's a business. So
I remember. This is an obscure reference, but hang in there with me. So me and you saw, I think it was Ant-Man 2. I think we saw that together.
Yeah,
okay?
Ghost was in
it. Ghost? We ran into Mance during that screening. He was bringing up how this is like the 20th MCU movie. And we're like, oh, wow, that is a lot of stuff. And then I saw the other day that there's like almost 40 projects or something like that have happened since, or like total since then. So like we basically have already doubled the amount of shit that's happened.
In just a couple of years, yeah.
It's wild.
Yeah.
Like it's too much.
Yeah. I'm not letting I just feel like I'm too old to let phase 4, this whole like, I'm just like, I don't care. Like, they're all fine. They've always been fine. Like, they've been fine. There were a couple really good highlights, and then it's fine again. Not much has changed. But people make a big stink at it because now they're in their 30s and 40s, and back then 10 years ago they were a lot younger when they saw these movies. And I don't know. It's just it's all a mess. None of it really matters.
Yeah.
Especially when we don't.
I'd be fascinated, like if I was a kid growing up today, like say I'm like 10 or 11 years old, and I'm watching this movie, and be like, oh shit, I have 34 other movies to watch right now. Like, imagine that. You know what I mean?
So my brother had on, he put on like Infinity War and Endgame, just like back to back. I was at my parents' this weekend, and we're watching Endgame, and my parents are sitting there like watching it, and they're like, what's going on? I was like, Ryan, this is my brother. This is the worst one for them to jump in. Like, they have there's so much.
I feel like it still works though. Because it's Return of the King for Marvel. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And Fast and Furious, which we established.
And Fast and Furious, yes.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Like, it's, yeah.
So.
That's funny though.
But yeah, they'll come and go. I'll see them as they go. Superhero movies are ever gonna go away.
Yeah.
But yeah. What can you do?
Yeah.
But
what can you do?
That's it for me, man.
The show? Yeah, I was about. Oh, yeah, we were there. All right.
That's it.
That's cool. It's a fun show. Fun
stuff,
today.
man. Yeah. I mentioned earlier in the warm up, we may or may not have a show next week. It'll kind of all depend.
Yeah, we'll see.
We've got Brian's wedding this weekend. We'll see how we're feeling on that Monday. Maybe we can try to pre-record something, but this week's kind of busy and
we should record. We talked about short podcasts earlier on the show. We should do an 18-minute podcast
in Catalina
from the venue or something like that while we're walking around the dance floor.
Yeah,
something. I don't know.
I mean, there's a bunch of us that are going to be there that we could just fly people in.
Someone's got to have a road mic we can use and figure it out.
I think it'll be nice just to not worry about content and just enjoy ourselves just for once in our lives.
What? How dare you, sir?
I know. Yeah. I'm a piece of shit. Although, I mean, we could bring a camera and try to do a little short film out there. I don't know. I'm just saying.
Maybe.
I did see David F. Sandberg did a new short film this weekend.
Oh, yeah, that was a good one.
I was like, God damn it.
It was a good one.
God damn it.
Love that guy.
He's amazing.
Real quick, JJ asked me a couple times, Cody, yell your favorite Yellowjackets character. Ooh. It's tricky. Okay. If we're going the 90s timeline, I'm probably going with Misty, just because it's funny to me. her whole situation. I think that's just funny character. Going present day, I laugh a lot at the Shauna stuff. Believe it or not.
Okay.
I think her stuff in present day is really funny. So I'm going with Shauna.
Misty is
Misty's Christina Ricci.
Yeah, she's my favorite character.
But the younger version is probably the '90s timeline. My favorite character. And present day, I'm going Shauna.
I like
just funny.
Who is I like both of them. I think I like Christina Ricci's a little bit more, and then
she's great in present day too.
What's her name? The punk rock badass one.
Natalie.
Natalie, yeah, I like the '90s version of Natalie.
Yeah,
I think just a little bit. I mean, I love both, but who's the actress that plays her in?
In present day?
Yes.
Jennifer Lewis? Jennifer, is that right?
Oh, Juliette Lewis.
Juliette
Lewis.
So
yes.
fucking close.
She's so fucking good. She's like talk about like perfect casting in this fucking show. Yeah. It's like perfect casting for like everyone. But
oh no, the fucking husband of Shauna's character is my favorite.
He's pretty goddamn
He's so
good.
fucking good. Yeah, the Papa Roach moment in episode 1 of season 2 just killed me. Oh.
Anyway. But yeah. All right.
We can wrap it there.
Yeah, and make sure you guys are hitting the subscribe button if you haven't done so already. Check out our other material on this here YouTube channel. And by the way, hit the like button, subscribe, do all those things, please. Thank you. And we'll keep you posted about next Monday. Monday. Okay. Once again, Fast X is coming out this weekend, right? So check out our Fast and Furious commentaries. I think it is the 19th. Yeah.
That's not this. Is that this weekend?
That's this weekend.
It is. Wow.
Shit.
I think the next one I'm going to try to see, because it's tough for me to get out these days.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to try to see Spider-Verse, I think.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you were telling me you were really looking forward to The Flash.
Have I told you how? Oh, man. Spider-Verse, I'm fucking stoked for.
Have you told me?
What's that?
You were just saying, like, have I told you something?
About how excited I was for Spider-Verse?
Oh, okay. That's what you're saying. Yeah.
Just because I've rewatched the first one a lot, and that's like a perfect movie. So
okay.
I've really grown to love that movie.
And we get Spider-Man 2 this year? Shoot.
Oh.
Hopefully. Hopefully.
I don't take any video game release dates seriously until it's out.
Yeah, that's true. All right.
We give shout-outs. FIFA, I just won Premier League with
with
Brentford, I believe. I was loaned out to.
Okay.
So I won the Premier League title with Brentford.
There you go. Okay. Shit. Congratulations, Cody. You won.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
The cup.
I'm now playing for a team in Spain. I don't know the name. They wear green uniforms and they're striped. They're in the La Liga league.
Okay.
So I'm excited for that.
All right. Yeah. Second division, first division, 18.
I mean, it's one of the top leagues in Europe, so
maybe
show some respect.
Okay. All right.
Again, I can't name the team, but I know it's good. All right. Anyway.
All right. We're going to give a shout out to our patrons, $15 and up, followed by a funny little soundbite. If you want to hear your name shouted out, join our Patreon right now. Aaron Woodley.
It's incredible to be here.
Alec Remler-Young.
I guess the biggest thing that happened this week was Joe Manganiello, his Deathstroke. I guess that's cool.
God. Alexis Lopez.
It's like when Daniel Day-Lewis shot himself in the head to play Lincoln.
I get it.
No, he didn't do that.
He didn't even shoot himself. Lincoln didn't shoot himself in the head. He was shot.
No,
God damn it.
He was shot.
Arcadio Castellanos.
Glad we cleared that up. It was Real Betis, Jonathan. Thank you. Is it Betis or Betis? I don't know. I'm so sorry. And after that?
What do you think that Marvel's doing right that the other studios aren't doing?
Billy Storley. Jesus. Show me your little swimmers. Ew. Bobby Mitchell.
Oh!
Brandon Lindsay.
Batambois?
Brian Arsenal.
Nicaragua.
Oh!
Spain.
No.
France.
Tres. Dos.
Iceland.
Uno. Brian D.
Looking at it right now, you got a hard shell taco wrapped in a soft taco tortilla. And then you got some cheese in between the two. I got my mouth's watering again, just talked about this. You got some cheese sprinkled up on top. I literally can't talk because my mouth is just full. It's just salivating right now. You got lettuce. You got some of that thick beef, baby. All right, here we go.
Brian Garcia.
As we wait for that, James brings up shout out I can't fucking talk.
Chris Jones. He's sweet. Cindy Perez. Hi, Cindy. Fuck. Claire Stefan.
Grandpa's feeling a little frisky today.
Connor Kennedy.
Real quick, is he going to feel frisky again with the Miller Lite stuff that's been going on?
There's a Miller Lite thing going on?
Miller Lite's gone woke, too. Did you hear about that?
Oh, no.
Nah, we can talk about it next week.
My favorite was, I forget what country singer, but someone tossed him a Bud Light, and he got pissed off, cracked it open, and poured it on stage, all while, Cody, they were doing a cover of Queen. Yes.
Okay.
Blue check mark dummies. That's what I'm saying. All right.
Up next.
Elena Marie 10. Give me your dick. FS 1138.
Hey, guys.
Harley Payne.
Hey, Twitter world, this is yours truly.
OJ.
How does he keep
Get
getting-
out of here, man. Get out of here.
God.
James Lavario. Hey, baby. Hey, baby. Oh, I love you, baby. Is that my Travis Barker impression?
It is.
Jason Harvey. Hey, baby. Tell me, did you get the poll from the show?
What's that?
I posted like a clip in Discord from when he said, I love you, baby, like from the Kardashian show.
I did not grab that.
Oh.
This was just from the episode that we did.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
John Noto. Hey, baby. Justin Dan Nguyen.
I got drilled today.
Okay.
Carl Soderbeck.
I had to get on some asses.
Cat Burger. That's my son. I would fucking kill for him. Kyle Johnson.
I'll have the quesadilla.
Maris Thornton.
La Hyatt.
Michael Bittner.
Look out!
Nick Reeves. My PP is about to burst. Nick Wade. Oh! Ramon Cock.
Is that Oliver Platt?
Real Snacks Attacks.
Have you heard this Olivia Rodrigo track?
Ruben E25. Yeah,
I can't wait for you to play with this.
Oh, we're going to play with it so hard. Sanglay.
Praise Jesus!
Senior film.
It's a big sausage he's putting in his mouth there.
Sergio Castaneda. Like, they talk about The Shining. They talk about other movies.
Nice.
Stephanie Merritt.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Terry Stockwell.
What's 6 inches? Am I right, guys? What is it?
TJ Jones.
Why are you getting on me for living my life?
Tyler Eklund.
You still alive, baby?
And finally, Wiley Todd.
Let's go with this one. Hey, Brian, you're not supposed to hit it that hard.
There's no wind, dipshit.
All right, well, that's unnecessary.
Hey, thanks, everybody. Appreciate every single one of you. Once again, we'll keep you posted about next week's episode and whether or not we will have one or if we survive the weekend of the wedding. Once again, make sure you're hitting that like button, subscribing to the channel if you haven't done so already. Leave a comment down below. Who do you want to be James Gunn in Superman Legacy?
And also, who's winning in the octagon between El Mambe and Jeff Snyder? All right, think about all the variables about this here.
Check it out.
Things can go on. No holds barred. Who's winning that match?
Leave a comment. Do all the things. Enjoy yourself. Stay safe out there. And shout out to all the moms. Happy Mother's Day. And we'll see you all next time. Now Cody is gone. You're gone, Cody. You gone.
While I'm off, are you still able to see me though, Christian?
I can see you, yeah.
Okay, I think I might need to dip into the company fund here and get a new set of headphones because watch this.
I thought, like, are you okay? Or are there some like loan sharks after you? Like, oh shit, your headphones.
I got a lot of. Are we still live?
Yeah, we're still live. Yes.
Yes. Right now.
Oh yeah, we haven't touched that money. We can do whatever.
A lot of business deals gone south for me. Crypto didn't go well.
Oh no.
Anyway, my headphone thing fell off, and I can't get it back on, so I might need to get a new pair of headphones.
Okay.
We'll see.
All right. Yeah, I could just get you. We'll talk. Yeah. We'll talk business.
I guess there are two or three sets of headphones there that aren't being used. I guess
I mean, you could also just get you new cushiony things too.
Oh, that as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's true.
So
We'll figure.
We'll talk. Anyways, subscribe to the channel, hit the buttons on the side, and we'll see you all next time. Bye.
Batambois?